symbols of atoms of different elements. Okay, can you see tiny kids here? Yes. How will you identify these kids? They are almost similar in size, shape and appearance also. They are almost similar, right? Then how will you identify these kids? By using their names, right? Similarly, in the case of atoms also, we need some names to identify those atoms. Okay? There are 118 elements in nature, children. So, scientists decide to give certain symbols so that we can identify those elements very easily. Okay, John Dalton was the first scientist to use symbols of elements. John Dalton was the first scientist to use the symbols of elements. You all heard about John Dalton, right? Yes, Dalton atomic theory and all those things you already learned. Okay, how he used to make the symbol, children? In a pictorial form, right? He represents these elements in the form of pictorial representation. Okay? See here, children, in the case of hydrogen, the symbol was given as a round with a dot at the center. Okay? A round with a dot at the center. Okay? Next, in the case of oxygen atom, how can he represent oxygen? He used a big circle, right? Can you see here a big circle? Yes, he used to represent a big circle in the case of oxygen. Okay? How Dalton represent copper? Circle we see at the center, right? Yes, in the case of sulfur, circle with cross in the center. And in the case of phosphorus, he used a circle with this type of symbol. It's similar to that of symbol of Benz, right? Yes. Hydrogen is represented by a circle with dot at the center, and oxygen with a circle, and copper represented by a circle with C at the center, sulfur a circle with cross. Okay, and phosphorus, it is almost similar to that of symbol of Benz. Okay, afterwards another scientist Berzelius, okay, another scientist Berzelius, he gave letters for each element. Dalton gave pictorial representation, right? And afterwards Berzelius, the scientist, he gave letters for each element. Okay? Now, we are going to discuss about what are the ways that Berzelius followed to represent an element. Okay, he used 4 ways to represent an element. Okay, what are the 4 ways? First way, element can be represented by first letter of name of element. Okay, what's the first way, children? Element can be represented by first letter of name of element. Okay, for example, in the case of hydrogen, what is the first letter? H, right? So hydrogen can be represented by using its first letter H. In the case of carbon also, the first letter is C. So the symbol of carbon is C. In the case of oxygen, the first letter is O. So we are using the symbol O. In the case of phosphorus also, the first letter is P. So we are using P for phosphorus. Okay? We cannot represent 118 elements in this manner, right? Why? There are only 26 alphabets. Okay? It's not possible to represent 118 elements in this way. There is another element, helium. Okay, helium. Helium means Helium. What is the first letter? Hydrogen, H, right? What is the first letter? H. Okay. helium cannot be represented by H. It is not possible to represent helium by H, right? Why? Since H is already allotted with which element? Hydrogen. So we cannot use H for helium. So what's the another method to represent helium? The first two letters of name of element. Okay. So we are using first two letters of the name of the element. With first letter is capital and second letter is small. Okay. In the case of hydrogen, what is the first method, children? Element can be represented by first letter of the name of element. Okay. Hydrogen can be represented by H, carbon can be represented by C, and oxygen is represented by O, and phosphorus is represented by P. But in the case of helium, this method is not possible because H is already allotted for another element, hydrogen. So we are using another representation. Okay. That is the first two letters of name of element we are choosing. Okay. With first letter is capital and second letter is small. In the case of helium, Helium. In the case of helium, we are using first two letters. What are the first two letters? He. How can we represent it? First letter is representing by capital letter, right? Yes, capital H, and second letter by small letter He. Okay. Next is in the case of lithium. Okay, children, lithium. Okay, what are the first two letters? L. Okay, L and I. Here we are using the simple Li. Next is aluminium. Okay, here next is aluminium. Here first letter is A and second letter is L. Okay, Al. The symbol is Al. Next is argon. Argon means first letter is A and second letter is R. Okay. And Berzelius, who named another set of atoms, are represented by two letters, not first two letters. Okay. He used the naming for some elements are by using two letters, any two letters. Okay. For example, here magnesium. In the case of magnesium, first letter is M, right? Magnesium. Here he is using two letters, right? Here M and G. Okay. First letter and second letter means first letter is M and the second, what is the second letter? Is later in the name. Okay, later means any letter. Here G. The symbol of magnesium is M and G. Okay, first letter and then third letter. In the case of chlorine also, first letter is C and second letter is L. Okay, Cl, and the representation symbol of chlorine is Cl. Okay, got it, children? Yes. Other symbols are taken from Latin, German or Greek names. Their Latin names are also used, German names are also used, and Greek names are also used. Okay. For in the case of sodium, okay, the symbol is not SO, not SD. We are using Latin names. Okay. Sodium, the symbol is Na. What's the symbol for sodium, children? Na. It is natrium. It is taken from Latin name. Okay. Sodium, natrium. Okay, natrium. And the symbol is Na. In the case of potassium also, kalium is name. Kalium. Okay. Potassium is Greek name or I forgot. Okay, its Latin name is Kalium. Okay, K, and the symbol is K. Okay, next is iron. Its actual name is ferrum. That's why iron is represented by Fe. Okay, that is why iron can be represented by Fe, ferrum. Okay, next is copper. In the case of copper, its Latin name is cuprum. Its Latin name is cuprum. So we are using Cu for copper. Okay, these are the 4 ways for representing elements. What is the first way, children? Element can be represented by first letter of name of element. Okay, and another way is the first 2 letters of name of element with first letter is capital and second letter is small. Examples also you should mention. And the third is another set of elements, right? How he named that type of elements? By using first letter means first letter he taken, and the second letter is the later in the name of the element, right? That comes later. It's not second letter, that comes later in the name of the element. And also another form is other symbols are taken from Latin, German or Greek names. Example, in the case of sodium, natrium, and the symbol is sodium, Na. Okay, and the symbol is Na. Potassium, and its Latin name is kalium. Okay, K. In the case of iron, ferrum, Fe is used. Copper, cuprum, Cu is used as symbol. Okay, got it, children? Children, nowadays you have an international organization. The name of the organization is IUPAC. What's the name, children? IUPAC. Okay, International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. What is its full form, children? International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. Okay, this organization approves the name of elements. Okay, any element is discovered, its name should be approved by IUPAC. Okay, what is IUPAC, children? International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry, which approves the name of elements. Okay, children, here I have attached some elements and their symbols. First 20 elements, the names of first 20 elements here I have attached, and so you have to write it in your notebook, and also by heart at least 20 elements. First 20 elements you should know the names of first 20 elements. Okay, here first element is hydrogen, and the symbol for hydrogen is H. Next is helium, He, lithium, Li, beryllium, Be, boron, B, carbon, C, nitrogen, N, oxygen, O, fluorine, F, neon, Ne, sodium, Na, magnesium, Mg, then aluminium, Al, silicon, Si. Okay, phosphorus, P, sulfur, S, chlorine, Cl, argon, Ar, potassium, K, calcium, Ca. These are the first 20 elements. Okay, you should know the names of at least first 20 elements. Okay, these are some other important elements, children. You should know these names also. Okay, iron. I already told that iron, the name of iron is taken from its Latin name ferrum. So the symbol is Fe. Copper, Cu. Zinc, Zn. Gold, Au. Silver, Ag. Tungsten, W. Lead, Pb. Iodine, I. Okay. These names you should copy, okay, in your notebook. And okay, there is another trick to remember first 10 elements name. Okay. Hi, hello, listen BBC news on Friday night. Hi, hello, listen BBC news on Friday night. Here hi means hydrogen. Okay. Just for your remembrance. Okay. Just you remember this shortcut. Okay. Hydrogen for hi, hello, listen BBC news on Friday night. Hi means hydrogen, hello, He, listen, Li, P, beryllium, B for boron, C for carbon. And news, N for nitrogen, on for oxygen, Friday means yeah, night, N, okay. Should remember this at least 20 elements, okay, names of 20 elements. You can use this code hi, hello, listen BBC news on Friday night to remember first 10 elements, okay.